We just finished installing this dash mount plate for devices by Rago. Keep watching so you can see how it's done. Our dash mount installation kit came with this little bag, which had all the hardware we need. It includes 5 button heads, 5 flat washers, 5 lock nuts, 2 button head bolts, 2 nylon lock nuts, 4 button head bolts, and it also has a fun candy in case you need that during installation. Also included is this USB charger as well as 2 screws to attach it. Last but certainly not least is your dash plate and the mount plate that goes underneath. The first step is removing the original dash tray. We're using this trim removal tool that we picked up on Amazon. Take the tool and carefully pry it open. The tray should come off rather easily. This will still be connected. Press it in. Unplug, and you're good. Make sure you keep track of this harness. You'll later have to tap this if you plan on using the USB ports. Make sure to remove the inner lining in the tray. Use the tab to pull it up. Take your inner mount, place it in the tray with the smaller tabs facing the USB mount. You'll also notice that there's a tab here by the 12-volt power source to prevent you from messing this up. To further prevent you from messing this up, you'll notice that there's a notch here by the 12-volt power source. Using a brightly colored marker, mark the drill spots based on the template. We're using red so it stands out more. Using a 9x32 or 7x32 drill bit, drill in the holes that you've just marked. To avoid drilling through your table, put it off the edge. Verify that your screws line up with the tray. Next, we're going to put the bolts in. Make sure that you put the washer in the back and your lock nut. Use a 7/16 wrench to hold the lock nut in place and drill in. Make sure not to over tighten. Next, we'll install the 12-volt USB port into the top plate. Insert it from under and make sure that the tab is closest to the Rago line. Put the bolt through and hold with a 332 hex key and an 1132 wrench. The screws they sent don't fit, so we're going to bore it out just a bit using a 532 drill bit. Insert the bolt and thread it using a 332 Allen key. Once we tap the harness inside, those wires will connect to these using these Wago connectors, which are not supplied in the kit. We're cutting about 12 inches of wire to create an extension for the inside. Remember, this is not provided with the kit. I'm using a wire stripper to strip these cables in preparation for inside. We're going to attach our wires to some male spade connectors. Now this will connect to the wire tap attached to the harness on the inside like so. Using our wire tap, we're going to tap into the stock 12-volt source. The way these work is you align it in the center, close it, and then crimp it tight with the pliers. Now we're going to plug in the harness extension that we made. You're going to tuck it in, leaving just a little bit out to use later. Now we're pressing the tray in after leaving some of the harness out. Before putting the top plate back on, we're going to connect the harness to the Wago connectors, leaving enough excess so that we can remove the top plate in the future. Just to show you, the entire harness ends up hidden under the top plate. Using a 532 Allen, finish screwing your mounting screws. Now screw the last 4 bolts in. Before finalizing the screws, we're going to test our connections. Success! If you've got your connections right, you should also see this light up. Overall, super happy with how this came out. This looks incredibly smooth. Hope this helped. Thanks for watching.